Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much, guys. Hi. Hello. Welcome to everybody. Thank you so much. Welcome, Abby, and thank you. Graceland, thank you. Amanda, thank you. Karin, thank you. Nice to see you here. Helen, hello, and thank you. Thank you, Hillary. Hello. Elizabeth, hi. Dawn, hi. Michelle, hi. Thank you. Joey, hi. Lisette, hello, and thank you. Becky, hi. Welcome. Thank you, guys. Means so much to me. Hi, Holly. Welcome. Thank you, Joey. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. Guys, what a morning. I've been busy getting stuff done. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Cajun. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. May, welcome. Maya, hi. Welcome. Awesome, guys. So, I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to have a special guest. Sound good? The lovely Becky has done a couple of videos where she's had some visitors, and I'm like, what a great idea. I think I might do that on my birthday. I might have someone visit my stream, and maybe we'll get them and me to do a challenge together. Does that sound like fun? We thought it might be a bit of a laugh and some fun, and yeah, I get to do something way out of my element, and if it doesn't work out, that's fine. It's just a bit of fun. Hi guys, thank you for coming. Hi Pam, and who else has dropped in before I didn't see? Rochelle, hi. Becky saying yay. Hi Shellene, welcome. Thanks for coming today. No, I think you've done well, Helen. I may have missed people, so I do apologize. and I do apologize if I missed anyone, but thank you so very much. Jody, hi. There's Pickle. Welcome. This is something my kids gave me today. Isn't it sweet? And the little light turns on and off. It's very sweet. And the little angel thing sparkles too. My beautiful kids made me cry with their beautiful cards and things this morning. And my husband and I have this tradition that like right on 1:past midnight on our birthdays, we give each other our card. So I was up till last night, midnight, waiting for my card. It was beautiful. Hello, people. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Fliss. Hi. Hi, guys. Anyone else who's popped in, just say hi in caps. Let me move my chat box because I can't see what's going on. Who else has dropped by? So last week on Friday, I was saying that I was going to pick up my computer on Friday afternoon, and I did that. And lovely Maya was like, is there going to be lights? Is there going to be lights? So I didn't think there was going to be lights, but there was lights. So let me just turn my volume down here and show you. My computer has lights. Look at that. It's got lights, guys. So I spent actually the whole weekend, which I should have been voiceovering and doing videos for you patrons, but I needed to get it all set up so that I could get that done. So I spent the whole weekend fixing everything up on my computer, getting everything sorted out, figuring out how to get a guest on here, and having some fun. Fantastic though. I downloaded so many programs, and the installation process was actually really quite quick. It was actually setting up the programs that I use again that took me the longest time. So there you go. So it has got lights, but it's on the floor, so I can't actually see the lights. That's at the back of the computer. So the fans inside it actually light up. So there you go. But I think the rest of it's all just normal fans. So, so I'm not having a party apart from here. This is our party today. So we're going to have a party game in a moment with my guest, and I'm going out for dinner tonight with my family. So that's my party. We have visitors here visiting from further away, came early so that they could spend the day here with me. So I've got friends coming around about lunchtime, so bit of fun today. So guys, let's get into our guest. Oh, you did, Michelle? Oh, well, you'll love us. We're all a bunch of fun, and we all have our own little things that we like to do. So it's brilliant having you here. So welcome to the community. So guys, today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a play with some products that I was sent, Happy Mail, by Karin. So we're going to look at those later, and we're also going to look at a colouring book that I've actually shown patrons, but I haven't actually done a public video on it yet. So I thought we would do an image out of that today with the Karin markers. So I'll get to that in a moment. Before we do that though, we're going to spend the first half hour doing a challenge. So let me introduce you to... Are you ready? Let me just get my speaker so I can hear what she's saying as well. All right, so I'm going to swap over. So a big, huge welcome to the lovely May.
Hi!
So...
Have you all missed me? It's been so long. Oh my god, it's an hour and a half.
It's been forever, I know.
And be happy birthday, and I just have to sing, or else Mia will kill me or something. So this is the first and only time that I will sing on YouTube. So happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Belinda, happy birthday to you.
Yay!
And you can hear it.
Yay! Thank you so much. That was beautiful.
My dog did not like that.
Oh, good. So, May and I are going to do a challenge. This is our challenge. We've both got this cute little Bernhard Whitman teddy bear printed out on... we did a half page to make it a little bit harder and a little bit more fun. We're actually going to colour this as much as we can in half an hour, and we're going to colour it wearing gloves. So we have these mittens, and I have to wear 2 pairs because I didn't have any gloves with fingers in them except these thin ones. So I'm actually going to wear 2.
Yeah, a double, so they are quite thick.
Oh, you've got Polo fleece ones. They're nice. Now, we've decided that we would make... Oh, look, I've got a little bit of a dangle there. I have to cut that off. It'll annoy me. We've decided to use our preferred medium, so whichever one we want. Just get rid of my little... So, May, what are you going to use?
I'm going to use my... I guess nothing. my watercolors. There.
Oh gosh, you're gonna have fun. All right. Well, that's your thing. I'm gonna use markers. Just gonna bring them close. Sorry about the noise. Okay. Oh, wobbles. I can't even show you this. I picked this up at the art shop. I can't even open it. Look at this. This is just crazy. I can't even flick the pages. Look at this. I got this from the art shop this week. It's a Copic swatch book. It's pretty cool. So I spent some time filling this out.
So cute. Wow, Shellene. And
Shellene, thank you so much. You're gonna all laugh. Now, what colour are you gonna go with first?
I think that I want to start with the Windows framing stuff and this wooden panels first. So I'm starting with a wash of raw sienna. That is if I actually can get a wash, because I need butter.
My markers, how am I going to get the lids off the markers?
with your teeth.
Alright, here we go. I can't even get them out of the box. Alright, I've got some markers. I'm gonna do window glass first. There's hair all on my gloves.
Okay.
I got the lid off. I got the lid off. It was all good.
Yeah. Awesome.
I'm actually going to swap you to my other side of the screen because my hands are awkward. Don't get too dizzy, guys.
Well, you have mittens. So, yes, they are.
Helen, thank you so much, doll. You guys are awesome. All right, here we go. Oh, I can't even hold them. They're slippery. Oh, gosh. Maybe markers wasn't the best way to go. Okay, I can do it. Maybe.
Of course. Yeah. Yes.
Thanks, Donna. Thank you. I'm glad we only made it little, though.
Yeah. Or actually, it might have been easier if it actually was bigger, at least for me. Because I have no idea how to do those details and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. So we've made it a little bit harder then.
I think so.
It keeps slipping out of my hand.
Yeah, with the stick.
Okay, I got the windows done. Yay!
Awesome. You're fast.
We just decided, Robyn, to do something different, fun, silly, something that would make it difficult to do, and for you guys to have a bit of a laugh too, because we certainly are. Oh gosh, I don't know what colours to use. Just go with it and see how it turns out.
That's the best thing, I guess.
How are you finding holding the brush? It's not slipping?
It is. So
she does, doesn't she? I'm struggling to hold the marker straight and I keep slipping. Oh no, I haven't used a chow yet, so using the smaller marker might be even harder.
Oh my god, yeah.
But you're holding a paintbrush, so that's quite little.
Yeah, but yeah, and I do have bigger ones, but then of course the tip is bigger too. So.
And it's such a little picture.
Of course, well, I should actually color with this one. You see how enormous that is. Maybe that is easier. I don't know yet. I'll test.
Oh, Pickle, we'll have to have you on as a guest then, and we can do a challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Pickle, that's awesome.
This was actually May's idea, wasn't it, May? You said we should do it with gloves on.
Yeah, I did. And now I see that was not one of my best odds. But it's fun though. So, and that's the main thing.
Oh,
come on!
I can't get the lids on.
Okay. Okay, so on to the big one, and my windows.
I just bumped the camera,
even.
sorry.
I
can't get the markers out of the box.
Okay, like that. Oh.
Barbara, May and I gave each other a challenge to colour.
I have. Sorry.
To colour wearing gloves. It's so hard. I can't even pull the lids. Oh, look, wrong lid. No, I'm not using that side.
I'm shaking.
For a bit of a laugh, a bit of a birthday game, and and this is so hard. And because it's hard, I'm shaking, so it's making it worse.
Me too. I'm like, oh. And I can't talk.
Shh, no talking. Silent. And then my markers go squeak, 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 squeak.
Oh my god. Okay. There maybe.
Okay. This is not easy.
Okay.
Oh.
This is actually a weapon.
Every time I think I've got a handle on it, it wobbles or moves, and it's like, oops, nope, it's gone.
Well, I'm wobbling too, so I guess I have to put that down because that did not work. I can't even lift it.
I got the walls done now.
Oh, Lord.
There's going to be no details in this. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the detail. We'll see. Hang on. Let's do a really dark colour.
Yeah. I think I'll do so you can.
I wouldn't be able to even type with these on. I'd be like, you get gobbledygook.
No typing. I mean that probably be impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
Oh, of course not. I have to lift that up.
Oopsies.
Oh my god, and that.
How long have we got? We've got a few minutes still. We're doing all right. Half an hour's not very long. I probably should get some of the teddy bear done too. I don't want to.
Oh my god. It's floating all over.
I'm watching. Oh, it is too.
Oh, and up there too. Oh my god. Panicking here.
I think I figured it out. If I hold my finger underneath it and 3 on top, it sort of stays a little bit steady.
Okay, 2 and D on top. Oh, that's impossible.
All right.
So, what that? that is up, I will mix some color for the actual bear, which I think I will actually do violet.
I wasn't sure whether to do a natural coloured bear or whether to do a bright coloured bear.
Yeah, but I like violet. I like purple. So
You're welcome. You're welcome, Abby. Okay, Shellene's super chat just disappeared. Thank you so much, Shellene, for that. It's much appreciated. It was an awesome birthday present. Oh, I think I might do a bright coloured bear. What do you guys think?
Oh my god, I can't be tagged.
Do you know what? See this glove here? Can you see this? My little finger is like down here, and the glove is like.
Yeah, well, that's mine too. Look, I can like.
No worries, Katie. Thanks for dropping in. Oh gosh. Here we go. Oh. And it keeps getting in the way. It keeps getting in the way of everything. Stop it. I'm running out of marker. Oh, I won't be able to refill. Sorry. Sorry, we have to go a different colour. I can't refill it.
Okay. Yeah, got kind of dark. Okay.
Oh, I can hear banging.
Okay, so that one. And I will get some raw umber for the inner part of that windows. All those windows, I mean.
How's yours? Oh, you're done better than me. I need to hurry up. Okay, get rid of some of these markers. I think I might do a pink bear.
Well, Rochelle, we should have taken some rubber once too. But that's very late now. So next time I will get my hubby's biker gallows because they have this rubber inside.
We could have done. Oh gosh, look! I'm using a chow and I can't even get the. Got it. Okay. This is fun.
But then again, he has hands like a chimpanzee, so
they'll be huge.
So big.
I was looking at gloves the other night. They had these really nice gloves, but they look like big socks. I thought that could be fun, colouring in a pair of socks.
Yeah, well, that would be. Well, it would be impossible to hold anything because everything is slippery.
And you've got
I don't have anything.
Oh, this is so much fun.
That I need that window to be darker actually. That was way too light.
This is so much fun.
Katrina, how much time we have left?
Not very long. I think we started probably about another maybe 10 minutes.
Minutes? Oh my god, you crazy. I can't do it in 10 minutes. Okay,
now it's time to rush.
Yeah. My watch is floating everywhere. Okay.
Oh, this one's really hard to hold.
I can flip it out of the way while I'm... Oops. Lucky. I know you.
Thank you. I think we should have put a timer up on the screen. I think we've got about... Okay, we're on 9:55 and we didn't start straight away because I talk too much. So we'll probably go till 10 my time. It'll be 10:05. So we have got about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a bit of...
That will be just enough time.
Just enough time.
Yeah, let me find a smaller brush, and then I will need some darker color. So I'm picking up my dioxine purple, the mineral violet.
I can't tell.
Let me see.
What is that? I can't tell what's what. That'll do. Oh, that one comes off much easier.
Yeah, I guess that if we do this long enough, we will both block this.
I'm just sort of tapping it on now.
Well, as long as it works.
Oh dear. And poor May, what time is it there, May? In the evening?
It's 2 a.m.
I'm surprised that you can even function. I wouldn't be functioning.
No, but then again, I don't really do early mornings if I don't have to. So.
When in doubt, block it out. Yeah, that's right. I'll just leave it.
Are you getting help?
No.
No. Good.
Scribbling now.
And suddenly my screen went all 144 on us. That was a little bit too little there. I can see you again. Okay, Beth, I'm so happy to hear that.
It was such a cute little beaver. I'm assuming it was a beaver.
Yeah, sure.
Just call it.
Actually, it is kind of a forest gnome.
A gnome.
Yeah. Of the Swedish kind.
Oh.
Because that book is made on Nordic fairy tales. So it actually shows our kind of fairy tale figures, like gnomes, mermaids and stuff. And my teddy bear looks like he had some.
I liked him, and I liked the frog too.
Yeah. Or thank you. So into this, so I'm like, oh, my manners are just out the window now.
I need a bright color. Maybe bright pink. I can't get it out. Got it.
You sound like an old man. I can't get it up. Like a real old man.
Let's give him whiskers.
Awesome, bear.
A bear cat.
That's good. Okay, I'll just. I'll.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Big thank you, Helen, for your super chat. It's disappeared. They've gone. My gloves keep falling off.
Ouch.
Okay. I need to make it look like rain now.
Yeah, thinking that I should do that too, but I also need to shade him, giving him some shade.
I'm getting there.
This is a shady little teddy bear.
Shady teddy bear.
Yeah.
Mine's pink. Is that shady?
Could be. And I actually can't see that he is pink because you are covering him all up.
It's a surprise. He's very cute. I think we need more pink. It needs to be darker. Hang on. Let's go with this one again.
Nose. That. Okay, so.
Are you nearly done?
Oh, come on.
We've got like 3 minutes.
Yeah, of course I am nearly done. I can't pick up my pens.
I couldn't get my lids off either.
There, I got the, okay, that was a wrong one, maybe. Okay, let's take this one.
He doesn't look like a very fluffy teddy bear. Oh well. Thank you,
Yeah,
guys. Let me just try some.
Mine doesn't have fur either, so I guess that he's shaved.
He's a shiny bear.
Yeah, I newly shaved one, so.
That's his bear skin. He's a naked bear.
Ooh. Yeah. And a shady one as well.
Shady naked. Well, he would be shady if he was naked, eh?
There you go. Okay, this doesn't really look like. So I'm just tapping on some rain. That one. That and oops, I haven't clipped the
2
button.
minutes.
Oh my god. What color of the button? Blue something, I guess.
I did a black button, but you can't really see the inside of it. I'll just lighten it up a little bit. There we go. It's kind of odd looking.
But I do also think that I have to shade Okay.
1 minute.
So then I actually can work on rest of him the minute that I have left. If I just can find my brush again now. I'm just putting everything here now.
I went a little bit darker in the shadows. I think he needed a little bit more detail, so
Of course it did.
there we go. It's not perfect, but he's cute. Gotta love the shady bears.
Yeah. Look where it's pausing out. Yeah.
Guess
oh
what?
my god, I should put
Time's
a pen.
up.
Throw in something. Okay. Yeah. Stop then.
I stopped.
What do you have now?
No, there's like it's a delay. I've stopped.
Yeah.
Now I've got to put everything away. Oh dear. That was good fun. I really enjoyed that, May.
Yeah, let's just take off the so actually.
Okay, now I've cleaned up, I'll take my gloves off. Oh! Okay, I made some noise, sorry. Move the camera, oops. There we go. Let me move it across to the other side and then we can make it a little bit bigger, May. Hang on. There we go. We can see them kind of side by side.
But I can
Oh, I got those gloves off.
or I can lift it up some.
That was so much fun. Check out our shady bears.
Yeah.
They're very cute.
Mr. Pink and Mr. Purple.
Peeping bears. Well, guys, big thank you to May for joining in on this little bit of fun. We might do these again at some stage, yeah?
Yeah. I'm up for it.
Awesome. Well, I'll let you go and sleep. And I'm going to continue on with my Karin marker feed stream. What is it? Is this a stream or a feed? Is it both?
I have nobody. Both. Maybe.
Thank you so much, mate. I will talk to you very soon. Thank you so much for joining and putting in the effort to do this with me today. It was so much fun.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me be your first guest.
Thank you. And thank you for singing. It was awesome. I really enjoyed that too.
Yeah, sure.
All right, guys. Wave bye to May. And we'll see her on her next stream.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, guys. It's just me now. Oh, I'm so lonely. That was so much fun having someone else with me. Oh wow, what a big what a big laugh. I really enjoyed that and I needed it too. So let's pop Bernhard away. Let's have a look at my little gifts. So I got these this week. Well, actually technically it's a new week for me, so I got these last week. This is a really big box. I can't zoom out anymore. This is the Brushmarker Pro by Karin. This is the mega box. Let's have a look. Look at all these mega box. Look at all these markers. Completely happy mail, this one. And they also sent me, so these are the colors. I've put them on a bit of watercolor paper and just done normal and then mixed them with a bit of water. And I also got these. May, you're awesome. Thank you. Katie, thank you. So May has her own channel and she streams twice a week. She just streamed about 2 hours before me today, and she also streams on Friday mornings before, or Thursday for most of you guys, before I do as well. So pop over and check her out. Make sure you sub and click on the little, the little 3 dots on the side of her name. And it was the fastest I've ever seen you color, actually, May. And me. I'm already super fast, but that was pretty quick. Just click on the 3 dots on the right of her name and it says to go to channel. If you click on that, you can go and subscribe to her as well. And give her, click the little bell, notifications, you need those. They also sent me these beautiful deco brush markers. There's 10 in there. We've got, I tried to mix them with water, but they're not water ones, these ones. There was silver, gold, metallic gold, and I think they might have been too new because some of the metallic didn't come out on that. Copper, green, light green, pink, blue, violet, and black. They're so pretty. But they're not water-based. Well, they're water-based, but they're not water. They don't mix well with water. So I did start a little bit of I have this little watercolor book. They're like little sayings and things, and you can frame them, color them and frame them and put them on your wall. So my camera's so low, so I just played around with some of the colors the other day. I haven't finished yet because I want to put some of the gold and silver and stuff on it, but it came out really pretty. So just having a play. I also had a little bit of a play with some skin colors to have a try at that too. So yeah, really pretty. So I have to get rid of that because I've put my image that I'm going to be doing today on a board and put some, painter's tape, blue tape, special tape, around it. Now I've printed this one onto Canson extra large watercolor paper. These pens can only best use with watercolor, so just to let you know that too. So you could probably use them on normal paper, but because of the surface on watercolor paper, the pens sort of glide over the top and then you can push the ink around, so it is better to use watercolor paper if you have them. So the image, let's talk about that. I received this a little while ago actually, and I showed my patrons and I completely forgot to do a public video, so I thought we'd do it now, but I might just have to move my camera, so just bear with me for a sec and I'll fix that up. Oh, hello, I'm wearing my, nope, bit higher. You see it a little bit better? Oh, that's no good. I'm not having much luck with this camera. That's a little bit better. We can see most of the book now. I'm wearing my Ghostbusters top. The new Ghostbusters. I need to move my keyboard. I haven't got much room with keyboard and marker boxes and... Okay. I've got it. Done. Let's have a look at this beautiful book now. It's better now though, right? So yeah, this was Canson. I've printed it on Canson watercolor paper. This one. This is the cold press. And it's really, this is a 300 GSM, so it's really thick. It's got a rough side and a smooth side, so you could use either side. I tried it on both sides and it works on both. So this is by Mystic Art Mirrors. Good question. This came with it. So it came wrapped in some wrapping paper, and these are her images as well. So it's all been illustrated by her. And this came also with it. It's a little envelope with things there. Some cards. It's Mystic Art Mirror by Kristen Glorious Ink. Kristen Glorious Ink. So this came with it. I've popped all the links in the description, so if you want to click on that, the Etsy link and her website are in there. And these are some of her artworks that she's put onto postcards, which are beautiful, and we're going to be doing one of them today. So this is a postcard on the back there. She's just brought out a new book, which I should be getting in the next few days actually, which is a fairy tale one, so that's kind of sweet. Let's be a mermaid. That's the one we're going to colour today. Ta-da! So they came all with it in the package with the wrapping paper. My printer takes 300 GSM quite easily. Some people's don't. Hi Lulu, welcome. Oh, no worries, Dawn. Thank you so much for coming and making my birthday special. It was lovely having you. It's actually bigger than normal size paper. So this is actually an A4 book, and you can see that the edges are quite a lot bigger. So they go, it's bigger. I'm not sure what A4 is. So this is 9 by 12. A lot of all the Canson and the Strathmore and things like that come in the bigger sizes. So let's have a look at this beautiful book. I flipped through this so many times last night trying to decide which one to do. The book comes in, well actually the book doesn't come in PDF, but she does have 3 or 4 PDF packs, which has about 5 images from this book. And there's a couple from the other Mermaid book that she's got as well, which there's also some in here because there's a bit of a extra section here, a special section from her Mermaid book in here. So yeah, so you can get some of the images on Etsy as PDF or digital versions as well. She doesn't have the whole book as digital yet. She may do one day. I tape the edges down because I'm going to be using watercolor and a fair bit of water, and it'll wrinkle up. So taping it down helps to stop it from wrinkling up and bending and moving all over the place as well. Yeah, what May said. Now the pages are quite thick, but they are double-sided, so you couldn't use alcohol markers at all through here. I'm not sure how you would go with watercolor markers or anything like that. I haven't tried anything in the book yet. I've printed them onto my own paper and done them like that, so. I forgot to turn the white balance off on my camera there. That's weird. That's quite cute. I love the images. A lot of the little fairies and mermaids and things have got like earrings and lip rings and things like that too, which I really liked. I was actually looking up on her website. She's actually a tattoo artist as well. I really like the different faces and how they're not like traditional looking faces. Oh, no worries, Donna. Glad you got to hang around for a little bit of the fun. Oh, thank you, Pickle. No nice, guys. Take care, yeah. Yeah, I flipped through the book like 10 times last night, trying to decide what to do. I was like, which one? I was considering doing this one here, the birdies and the fawn. I quite like her, and I really like this one. I like them all. That was the trouble. So much trouble picking because you like too many of them. This one's gorgeous. I'm really excited to get the fairy tale one, actually, because she's got like Ariel and Alice in Wonderland and a whole heap of different ones in it. This is cute too, the little mice. They're all so pretty. Adorable. I really like this one too with the kitties, but I think I'll do a better job with markers with that one. So there's mermaids and other creatures in this section, and in the back there's a couple of pictures from her mermaid book. So this was another one on my list to do today, but I end up picking the one I've got. So I've actually done this image, and of course I didn't even think to grab it, but I will if I can find it here for you. Shouldn't be too difficult to find it, hopefully. Maybe it will be difficult to find. It doesn't want me to find it. Oh, here we go. That one will do. Let me just shrink it down so you can see it. It was just a rough one I did for patrons a little while ago, and I've got the video and everything there to make it a speed colouring. I just have not had the time to do it. So this one here I just finished with Copic markers. Let's have a look. There she is. So I shrunk her down and put her on a full page so that I could fill out the background. They're pretty. And that was done with markers. So yeah. A little fairy. Sorry about my camera. It's trying to get it close up for the other bit. Some mermaids. It's a stunning book. Some really, really pretty images in here. I love their eyes. They're so pretty. I had a thing for eyelashes. I think Color and Chat with Sammy did this one, and it came out so pretty. And another group member, Cheryl, did that one too. It came out really awesome. Yeah, it looked awesome. She did it in the book. Lots of hair. I was going to do this one too. I really liked this one. So it was a choice. It was a tough choice. A fawn-like creature. I think this one's the one on the front, yeah? There you go. Similar to the one on the front anyways. She's got quite a normal looking face actually. I love her freckles, they're so cute. I also love this image as well. This one's beautiful. She's like a bird creature. So this is the end of the normal book, and then she's got some special bonus images in it from her mermaid book as well. So these are all mermaids. Actually, that's one of the ones on the cards. Cute little mermaid cuddling her little octopus there. Very cute. She's like playing a harp. Hi Hurley, welcome, thanks for coming. Are you talking about my Facebook group? There you go. Thanks, Helen. This one is beautiful too. So gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And this is one we'll be doing today, which is actually from the Mermaid book then. But it is in this one as well. Now, I'm probably not going to get this all finished. I've only got an hour, and because it's watercolor, I may need to let some parts dry a little bit too. So, squeaky chair. It is a really pretty book. They're all awesome, you're right. Except for Jasmine Beckett and Christine Caran. Oh, they're awesome. They're awesome as well, eh? Alright, so we're going to use the Karin Brushmarker Pro, they're called. So I'll just give you a bit of an example of them. First, I'm going to do some skin, but I don't want her to have light skin. I'm going to do kind of like the postcard. Got Coco here, but each pen has a huge super brush size nib, and they're all filled with 2.4 mils of liquid ink. You see that moving around in there? Possibly not. This mega box set comes with 60 colors and 3 blender markers, which is like a clear, I don't think it's thicker than water. So I don't know what's in it. Maybe glycerin or something, I don't know. There's 3 of those in there, and the rest are all colors. So there's 3 blender and there's 60 colors. Really good range. There's a couple of actual skin named ones, so skin 1 and skin 2. There's like an almondy sort of color there, which is like a eggshell type color. There's some beautiful browns. We've got red browns, purple browns, some yellow toned brown, rosewood, that one's called. But yeah, there's some look at these are beautiful, and these purples to die for. Now you can order them. I've popped some links in. I've put the Amazon link in for the mega box, and also the metallic ones as well, and also I've popped the link for the website because they're all available on there, and shipping is worldwide, so it's sort of something for everyone on there, so you can pop on and have a look. But they've got different packs. They've got like a skin pack and a grey pack and a different packs and sizes as well, so the mega box isn't the only size that comes in, which is cool. Now at this stage I haven't seen any refill or any inclination that they are refillable or will be refillable, so that's the only sort of downside that I saw on that. So I'm not sure if they're actually in open stock anywhere either, so if you just run out of one color, not sure how you go. But I had a really good play with these, and the ink's going to go a fair distance, I think. I do think. So I want to do kind of a dark skin. So I'm going to start in the back here, drawing a little bit of a shaved dark hair here. And a little bit on the back there. And I'm actually going to use that ink to blend out. I should have grabbed my water. I forgot it. I've got, you know, the plastic clear pockets that you put paper in. I've just cut one of those up as a little palette, which I'll use in a minute too. So I'll show you a couple of different ways. I've got a water brush pen for now, but I did find that the water brush pen held a little bit too much water, and I struggled to hold it all in one spot because there was too much water there. Just spreading that out a little bit. Beautiful colours. So I want to keep that quite dark. So I've got these little pieces of plastic. So as I said, they're just like a plastic pocket that, you know, you put your sheets of paper in. You can use anything that's not porous. So any kind of plastic, you know, I've got a Copic marker container that's made of plastic. You can put it on that. You can put it on, I've got a piece of Perspex that I use for a palette. I've also got like a yogurt lid with my... It's actually custard on that one. You could even put it on the inside of the tin. So this is a tin one. Oh, of course I opened it wrong. But I could even stick it in the top of the tin here because it's not porous and it will wipe off fairly easy. Let me just pop all those back in. I'm such a mess today. And I'm just going to scribble it on the plastic. And then I've got a fairly wet water brush. I'm just going to collect the ink onto my thing, and I'm just going to do a lighter wash over her skin. I don't want it as dark as the hairline there. I need a little bit more water there. Just coming over all of the skin for now. Just doing a nice light layer over everything. And then I'll come back in later and we'll do some more deeper, darker areas. Produce a little bit of shadow and shading in there. They're really lovely, really pigmented. Plenty of colour in there to spread around. And I taped down my page because I know that it's actually going to get quite wet. And I didn't want it to bend too much and get too out of shape. Just blending off the very edge of that dark section there as well. Needs a bit darker in here. Okay, how's that look? Yeah? Now, who wanted to know what? Sorry guys, I'm kind of in the moment here. These Karin markers are really nice. If you use Inktense and things like that, you'll love them. Now you can actually mix colours on that paper as well, which I'm going to do. I'm going to add some of the almond, which is like a yellowy colour, just here. And I'm actually going to mix them together. Just a little bit there. And I'm also going to add some of that on as well. Just kind of tried to blend that top section out a little bit too. Bit of yellow in the top there. Just bringing this down over the rest of her skin here as well. She's so pretty, isn't she? I'm just going to mark down some of these areas a little bit with the darker colour and then just blend it out. Oh wait, hang on, that's a gold thing. Kind of missed her arm there a bit, my bad. Oh good. A little bit underneath the jewellery. So this has got a jewellery on her skin there as well. I need a little bit more there. So that water paper was still wet and it still goes on quite well. I'm going to leave that little bit that was in the gold. I'll fix that up later. Luckily you got to put a little bit of brown in gold because, you know, got shadows and all. Speaking of shadows, she kind of disappeared this morning. She said her happy birthday hugs and ran away. Run away, run away. Just lightening it all off down lower, doing it darker underneath the shadow areas. So it leaves, on this particular paper, it's leaving no streaks or lines. It's blending off and the water sort of smudging out that colour really nicely. I know that that's something that I was looking at when I was looking at other markers, if you could still see the streaks or the lines from where you drew. A little bit frustrating, but this is actually pretty good. On the bottom there. Oh, I got a sore throat from laughing so much before. What a morning. Oh, also be careful when you're taking the lids off, because if you flick the lid on the edge, it sprinkles everywhere. I actually did that on my other image too. It went everywhere. It just flicked everywhere. Alright, so we've got a bit of a shadow underneath some of those sections. Oh look, we've bled into the face a little bit. I'll just blend that off some. There. And I want to put a little bit more yellow over the top again. Just didn't want it too pink, I guess. Okay, I think we'll leave that now and I'll work on some of the hair because I want that to dry a bit. Alright, let's do some bright purple because you know me, purple is the go. Okay, let's do some of these little beads in her hair, purple. So this is the plum. And on the tops of those, I'm going to use a little bit of the pale violet just on the other edge, and I'm just going to smudge them in together. So yay, purple. So I'm just using the water brush and I'm just going to bring them both in together. Just wiping it off actually on my cloth because it was quite strong, that other purple. I always have my cloth handy when I'm doing watercolor to wipe my brush if ever I need. It's pretty purple actually, isn't it? I'm just dabbing on a little bit of water and letting the paper do the rest. So bringing it up to the middle, and then I'll go in with the lighter color and come back down to the middle. Kind of bleeding it all in together. You can also use these like chameleon pens. So let's do a little bit of this pink with like a chameleon type effect. So you can use two different colored markers and put them on top of each other, tip to tip, or you could use a blender, which I'm going to go through. Give me 2 seconds though, I need a quick break. Back again, sorry about that. Okay, so we've got a blender and a, these are really messy too, so just to let you know that. So you can do them tip to tip. So we'll just hold that on for a little bit. And you can see on the blender there, it's starting to change color. again. Like that, and let's do it again. This time we'll go, trying to turn it that way, sorry. Let's try go this way. This is when being left and right-handed is handy, hey? On camera. Done. How's that? Night Fleece, thanks for coming. Thank you so much. I'm just going to do the other section the same. Kind of just trying to show you a few different ways that you can use the markers. I'm just going to use the actual colour and do a line and just let that bleed out into the blender as well. Just dragging it down. So you can draw a line in and then you can just blend it out with the blender. So you don't need a water brush if you don't want one. As I said though, I'm not sure about open stock, so to get a replacement, like this pack, Mega Box has got 3 in it, which is really good, but I'm not sure how long that would last. So that's like that. I'm just going to make these little, actually I might make them a different colour. I think they need a bit of purple in them. Let's do the dark purple that we used. So just going to do a line. It's going to be quite dark down the bottom there. My marker, the blender still had a little bit of pink, but it doesn't matter. I'm quite happy with that, mixing it in a little bit. The blender does get a little bit stained on the end, but you can just sort of wipe it off. I'm going to use my cloth to do it because I don't want to do it on my work. But it gets a little bit stained, but the colour doesn't stay on there, so it's still clear. Skin's starting to dry off now. So we want to put some stuff in the skin. Let's use the blender because it's not quite as wet. I've got, what pink have I got here? How do you say that? Cerise? Cerise? I'm just going to use my little piece of paper here. Grab a little bit on my blender and I'm just going to use it as a little bit of eyeshadow. That looks pretty cool. It's not very bright, but that's okay. Some turquoise. I'm going to use a water brush this time. Concentrating now, no talking. These are so pretty. I really like them. What an awesome birthday present. Just going to blend off the line between the blue and the brown a little bit. Just cleaning off my brush just to nice and softly blend that edge off, and just coming over this side. I think we need some more of that pink too for the lips. Just left a few gaps. Where are you from, Maya? They were only $180 for me in Australia on their website. It might be cheaper to get them on the website because there's no like middleman. But if that was for my price, and if you're in America, that would be cheaper. Yeah, Maya, thought that. I need a little bit of that. Oh, whoops. Let me just clean that off because I keep leaning on it. That's a good thing about them too. You can just wipe it off the paper so it's gone again. I just want a little bit more of the cocoa that I used on the skin. I just want to grab some of that, put it around the darker areas of the nose. Trying to blend in that green without it looking too muddy too. So I went to the art shop last week now, and I had some birthday money and I needed some supplies, so I went in there, and it feels like I spent money, but I came out with not much. Does that happen when you guys buy art supplies? I did grab a few things to try. Some pastel paper, and I brought another Canson extra large pad but in mixed media, and I had to play with that. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm not going to get this finished, guys, so I'll just do some of these details. And like by the time I got like 10 Copic marker refills and then Prismacolor pencil refills I needed, or new colors that I needed that I've run out of, I didn't have a lot of money left, so Kind of just runs out so quick. Thanks, Karin. Alright, so I think we need some like maybe a peach color for the shells. Maybe we should use the skin colors. They're quite pretty. Well, let's hold those. We've got skin 2. I just did it down one side and I'm just going to blend that out. I think we need a bit of pink in there too though. A little bit of the cerise. That sounds like something you get on your head. Pretty pink in there. Just grabbing a bit more skin, popping it in. Can hear a helicopter over my head. Can you hear that? Helicopter. And I think we'll do some, this color that I've used in her face, I think I might do that in her hair. Maybe some black and some blue, green. Let's do, I got a black. Oh, you can see the, oh, too late, I mixed it in. You could see that there was a gap and then I tipped it and it went. Let me just see if this is dry enough. I don't want to smudge into anything. Because the colours will bleed if it's still wet into the wet areas, so just be careful. See how that looks. Try and give us some highlight sections there. Bit of the green or turquoise. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. We are starting a new colour along on Friday, so pop over to the group if you're not already there, because I'll be posting that up, details about that this week. We have an image by Colour and Chicks, I can't say it, and she's actually given us quite a good discount on the image, so I'm pretty happy with that. She's a lovely, generous lady, and yeah, it was really nice chatting with her and getting to know her a bit. I'm just going to use the colourless blender. So I'm going to move some of that ink out. Kind of like when you're using Copic and you push the ink out. We're going to do the same. Just give that area a little bit lighter colouring. Yeah, I'm going to have to use a white gel pen in there. I probably used a little bit too much. I think that's going to look cool, actually. This colour, this turquoise is really strong, so I'm not going to do quite as much this time. Just spread that out into strips if I can. You could use the colourless blender to do that, actually, the blender one. Just drag, there you go, look at that. Drag that colour down. That's a bit better. Might do the same with the black and see how that looks. I'm still learning. These are new for me too, you know. What bridge? What are we talking about? I'd love to have any colour tubers out there who want to join in on the challenge fun and be a guest. I'd love to have you guys come along and do that. It was a load of fun, and I'm really, really grateful to May for being my first guest. Her hair's really pretty. It needs some purple. It needs some pink. It needs some red. I was just sort of looking through stuff then going, what does it need? It's going to be rainbow coloured now. Put a bit of pink in there too. Magenta red it's called. I kind of wanted it to have pink, but not the same as what's in a ribbon there, so just change that slightly. What's happening? Can you guys hear something else? Did you say? I don't think so. Is that me? Did you say there's something going on with my sound? Oh, thanks, Lisette. Thanks, Elaine. Thank you, Maya. It's been a bit of fun. I've really enjoyed it. Something a bit different for us all. I wasn't sure how it would go, but it's gone well. Bit of pink in there. Got my pink. Thanks, Aaron. You missed our fun this morning, did you? We had May on with us, and we did a bit of a challenge with gloves on. It was quite funny. But you guys can watch back later. This one, it was a little less like a tutorial than just a try out of these new markers, so I think I need a little bit of colour into her hairline there. Where did I put it? Over there. Kind of washing out a little bit there. And I just noticed that I've bled into our little starfish there. Wonder if I can get that out with the blender. Use it as a bit of an eraser. Yeah, could. Just using a cotton pad to. I don't have any paper towel on me, but I'm going to use that skin 2 in this. And a little bit of the red, I think it needs, the fire red that I used on the hair. Just going to use the blender because there's less fluid in it, and I don't want it to go out the edges, so these are quite fun. I'm actually enjoying this. They kind of remind me of the Ecoline markers, the rich colors. They're not, I don't know if they're quite, I think the Arteza ones aren't quite as pigmented as these are. So, but I'm just waiting for this to dry a bit. She's looking pretty. I think her lips need a little bit more red or pink. Bye, Helen. Thank you so much for everything that you've done, and thank you so much for the super chat too. It means a lot. Awesome. Oh, that was my postie going beep beep. Beep beep. Night, Rochelle. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. You can come back and watch it later if you like. I know it's hard to get time to come back later. I find the same. I do find the same. Oh, thank you, Helen. Aww. What's the time? I've still got 20 minutes. Oh, that bled straight into that other colour, but that's alright. We'll just bring it out and over. I'll put some more on later. What's this one? Cool Aqua. just such a tiny little area. I think I might use the blender on the other one. Just clean it off a little bit. Because it's going to bleed into the pink otherwise. It's the only thing when you're doing, do you find that, May, are you still there? When you're using watercolor and it's still kind of wet on one section. You gotta wait for it to dry. Let's see if we can do a little bit of gold. So I accidentally put a little bit of cocoa in there, but that's okay. We'll figure that out. I think we might try a little bit of sandstone, which is kind of a... I got some. Wait, let me find it. There it is. It's kind of a ochre type brown. Just going to use it for the darker areas of the gold. There's already white sparkles that have been marked out for us. I might make the earrings a bit gold too. What about these little beads? Do you have to blend them out with water? No. If you got such a tiny little area, you could just leave them as markers. Just using that light aqua, cool aqua, I think it was called, in these little bits here. It's kind of going a green color on the paper. It looks kind of cool. I need like a an orange, so I'm actually going to use pale orange over the top of that. I may not use water for these sections. I think we'll see how it looks without it. Just blending that color in together. I think in her image she actually made the tops of these coloured jewels, but I'm just going to do them gold. Well, an attempted gold. Alright, there's this really... There's two I could use actually. I might even use both. I've got some gold. Gold. It is actually gold. It's really nice. Nice. Well, there you go. I've nearly finished all the gold without doing any water on it. Cool. Yeah, I've got a heat gun, which is awesome for that kind of thing. It's noisy on camera. I just realised I missed the little dots on the jewels. So that blended quite nicely without even having water on it. Which is quite nice. Just going to go straight in with the canary yellow on these sections because they're so tiny. Oh, she's got a bit of gold in her hair. Oh, we could do that the same as her beads, I guess. What's the time? Have I got long? "15 minutes. So lonely without May here now. I'm lonely. Oh yeah, let's use purple. I like purple. Purple is good. Some pale purple. I'm going to use the blender because I don't want too much water in that area. Just blending that light colour into dark colour there. Pretty. Just got a little bit left on my blender, so I'll just smooth these sections out a little bit. Amanda, I'm going out for dinner tonight and having lunch with my friend today. So, look what happened down here. That's annoying. Really annoying. It really didn't go very well, did it? Look at that. Naughty. I wonder if I can pick some of that up. I think I did alright. That's picked up pretty well. I can hear my garage door opening and closing. Something's going on out there. I decided just to blend that off a little bit, smooth it out. It's quite pretty. I'm very happy with these, they're really nice. Just smoothing off some of those areas. It's so hard sometimes with watercolour, you get those little lines, but I'm not fussed. They're coming out pretty cool. I think I've done a fair bit of what I'm going to do over the whole image now. But I'll just go and do a little bit of background, and I think we'll be ready to go. So yeah, I made a mess of everything, but it's all good. Mess is good. You're not an artist if you don't make a mess. I think she could have a little bit of gold in this nose area here too. It's going to bleed out anyway. Thank you. I'm not sure what this is up here, but we're going to make it purple. Some sort of hair piece. Bye, Joyce. Thank you so much, Haley. Thank you. Oh, hello, Lissy. What have you been doing? She's getting there slowly. I'm not going to have her finished today, but I'm going to do some of the background now and then finish up. Just getting rid of some of that purple in this thing down here. I'm not happy with that. That was a bit frustrating. That's alright. Just filling in some of these little details down the bottom here. And yeah. Oh, it's looking good. We're going to use some blue. I'm going to use blue for the background. I saw this on one of Karen's Instagram posts, and I thought that's really cool. I want to try that. So that's what I'm going to do. Could be a bit dangerous. Could end up bleeding into the whole image, but we're going to do it. Why not give it a go? I'm going to need a water brush, and I'm also going to need a little bit of water in a spray bottle, and just going to do a bit of layering here on the very edges. Oh, what colour? Oh, let's do a tiny bit of black. Spray. Nope, I want a brush. I'll just spray my brush a bit, it's a bit dry. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, look, it did bleed out a little bit, but I don't think it really matters. It just adds to the watercolor effect, hey? I think that's going to look really cool. Need a little bit of water up the top there. As long as you're working. You missed our little bit of fun earlier, Miss Lissy. We did our little challenge. It was quite funny, actually. We had a great time. So this is why I taped the edges, because this is actually quite wet now, and it's starting to buckle the paper a bit. So yeah, having the tape down stops that from buckling up and bending too much in one spot. I actually quite like that effect. It came out really quite nice, didn't it? Look at that. That's pretty awesome. Oh, you did. We had so much fun. Oh, this is just a Japanese watercolor brush, sable watercolor brush. You can actually get them from the cheap shops, which is kind of weird, I think, but they're really pretty good. They just hold a lot of water, and they're really good for pushing water around. So let's do the other corner. Purple? Was that the purple I used? I think it was. Oh well, it's water. It's gonna look good. Give it a spray. Here it goes. Just push it around a little bit. Oh, some of my ink smudged there. It mustn't have been dry. I've got supposed to have watercolor ink, waterproof ink, so it's not supposed to do that. Doesn't matter, it adds to the effect. It's going to look quite cool, isn't it? Let's go to the bottom. Some blue. Oh no, those would be the areas I filled back in because my printer cut it off. Cheap micron pens are supposed to be waterproof. They're not, just to let you know. Wish micron pens are not waterproof. This side might be a little difficult. We're going to have some of that purple bleed into there. Down the bottom here. Look how rough I'm being. Quite like this Canson watercolor paper. It doesn't buckle as much as some of the others, and it's quite cheap too, so welcome, huh? You just come into ugly duckling background background time. Get to watch it turn into a beautiful swan. I didn't put my watercolor container here. I should have done that before the stream, but I forgot to grab it. I did bleed some of that out, but I don't think that matters. I think it looks pretty cool. It adds to the effect. Probably better I did this bit now actually, because then I can come back in and do the hair with the marker, with the blender. Not put too much water in to bleed the background into it too much, but it's kind of cool. It's all fading into it. Some of that black is just bled out, but it doesn't matter. It's just going to go in with the rest of the black. I think you could put some like latex, you know, the latex stuff that protects the image. You could put some of that on there to stop it from going in, but I don't know, I think I like it. It's coming out quite good. Doesn't matter. It's starting to pull in some sections though, because the paper's buckled. Just try to push that ink out a little bit. She's going to look really nice when she's done. And what I'll do is I'll also use the white white gel pen, and add in some like bubbles around her when it's dry. Still got a little bit of time before I have to go out, so I might just finish off, get my little dryer out, dry it off a bit. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed playing with these. Lovely. She's got a bit of overspray on her face now too, so I'm not sure how that will go once it's dried off. And I'll go back into her hair with the markers later and do a little bit more detail there. But I've actually, the spray's actually sort of sprayed over the whole image, which kind of looks cool. Some of the yellows now starting to smudge out because it was sprayed as well, but it's all sort of bleeding into each other, which I quite like. Very nice. Very, very nice. But I think I'm done. So that was the Karin Brushmarker Pro. And these beautiful pens here, I'll just quickly use one of these so you can have a look at it. So this is the one I did earlier. I'm just going to go and put a couple of details on that. Move everything across so I don't wet this one. Let that one dry. I was just going to go around. So these ones you have to shake because they're like a paint pen. This paper didn't go quite well. Look, it had marks in it. So that went quite weird. And basically you have to keep these ones laying down because otherwise they leak. But these are just metallic brush pens. And they are beautiful and shiny. You can get nice thin details or thick, which is good. Just adding that little bit of extra onto your image. Perfect for lettering. I had to play with some lettering as well. And these actually went on any paper because you don't actually use water to blend them or anything. They actually worked on any paper, and this is plastic, but you can also do it on other surfaces as well. There you go. There's my little play around with it. And that's now actually stuck on there quite well. So this is my message to you. Enjoy today. And thank you so much, I didn't shake that one, for joining me and having a good laugh with me and May, the wonderful, special, lovely lady. And if anyone wants to do a challenge with me like that, just let me know and we can have you on as a guest. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I did. So enjoy today. So good night. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much to Helen and Shellene for those beautiful super chats. And I will see you all on Friday, my Friday, for our new colour along, which I'll get up in the group this week. And we can all do some colour and chicks together. Sounds good to me. Thank you so much for celebrating my birthday, guys. Thank you, and I will see you next time.